World War II is often understood through massive armies and overwhelming force. Millions of soldiers, thousands of tanks, entire nations mobilized. But the reality of war is not only found at its largest scale, sometimes its meaning is revealed at its smallest. On September 1st, 1939, the Polish post office in Danzig appeared unremarkable. It was a civilian building, used for mail and administration. But inside, a small group of Polish employees prepared to defend it against an attack they knew they could not win. The defenders numbered just 56. Most were postal workers. A few were reservists. They were lightly armed, poorly protected, and completely isolated. Against them stood units of a modern military power, equipped with heavy weapons and numerical superiority. The attack on the post office was not spontaneous. It was planned in advance as part of the broader invasion. German forces expected the building to fall quickly. Resistance, if any, was expected to last minutes. Instead, the defenders held. Gunfire echoed through the streets. For hours, the post office resisted repeated assaults. The imbalance was absolute, yet the building did not fall. The smallest force on the battlefield refused immediate collapse. As time passed, the attackers escalated. Artillery was brought in. Explosives were used. The response was far beyond what the situation required militarily. The goal was no longer tactical victory, but the elimination of resistance itself. Eventually, the attackers used fire to force surrender. The building burned. Smoke filled its rooms. The defenders faced a choice between death by fire or capture. This was not a battle between equals. It was pressure applied until resistance became impossible. When the defenders surrendered, the imbalance did not end. Many were wounded. Several were later executed. The laws of war did not protect them. The smallest force had faced a world power and paid the full price. The defense of the post office had no impact on the outcome of the invasion. It delayed nothing significant. It changed no plans. Its importance lies elsewhere, in what it reveals about how power responds to defiance. Extremes expose truth. When a massive force confronts a tiny one, the imbalance removes illusion. What remains is intent. How much force is considered acceptable? What response is deemed justified? Throughout the war, similar imbalances would appear again and again. Small groups resisting overwhelming power, not to win, but to assert existence. The pattern begins here. Power did not change history's direction, but it revealed its character. In World War II, size did not determine meaning. Sometimes, the smallest resistance exposed the largest truth.